Hi, this is Mike Hendrickson from Velocity 2014 in New York. I'm here with Gary DeAsi. Gary, how you doing?
Good, how are you, Mike?
I'm doing well. So you're with AlertSite, which is a Smartbear company?
Yes.
And who is Smartbear?
Smartbear has been around. We have tools for over 12 solutions for developers, testers, and ops folks, and also business owners all throughout the application lifecycle. Everything from API testing, we actually have the world's most popular API testing tool, SoapUI, to automated functional testing, tool-assisted code review, load testing, and the most popular product here by far is AlertSite UXM, which is application performance and quality.
And so is it an alerting system? What is AlertSite?
Well, it does alert, but it's much more than an alerting system. It's a user experience management platform. And we're approaching user experience from a performance standpoint.
UXM.
UXM, yeah, not to be confused with front-end design.
Right.
And UI, yeah,
Right.
exactly. It's UX from a performance standpoint.
So it's kind of UX on the back end, isn't it?
It is, and because it takes two parts, right? You might have a great UI, awesome design, but you really need that web or mobile application to be performing up to users' expectations, right?
Okay. So how have the conversations been here at Velocity this week?
The conversations have been awesome. They've been really interesting. We always have great ones when we come out. A lot of interesting ones. Really interesting to see developers showing a lot of more interest in performance. So obviously we're talking to a lot of ops folks as well, but developers really are getting interested in performance. Is really interesting to see. Some other things that we've been noticing is certainly more and more this fragmentation in the APM industry. So if you walk around, you talk to people, you see how many vendors are out here talking about performance, right? And when you start talking to somebody, they'll start listing off all the tools they use. I use this tool for that, and then they're listing off, I have 17 tools trying to manage user experience. And so that's definitely a trend that we continue to see. We're seeing a lot here in the fragmentation. None of these tools speaking the same language, talking together, and they also are complaining a lot about complexity of those tools as well.
So is APM on the front of the stack, the back of the stack, or is it the full stack?
It's traditionally known to be back of the stack, okay. But you can make the argument that user experience is all the way through. Yeah.
Okay. So where do you see AlertSmart going or AlertSite going in the future?
Sure. So traditionally, AlertSite, before we relaunched the platform as UXM, is a synthetic monitoring solution. Been around for 14 years, and we've a lot of experience, and we're really good at synthetic monitoring in terms of uptime, availability, speed, and performance response time. And we continue to still do that. But where we're going is we have really unified a lot of our technology from Smartbear into a single platform to manage end-to-end user experience all throughout the application lifecycle. So one thing we've done is, traditionally, again, we're synthetic monitoring, but we've built in real application monitoring as well, right? So now we're installing an agent. We are looking at user experience from the real user's perspective, from the application perspective, and we're able to do things like root cause analysis, for example, with transaction tracing, which is really exciting as well, so that now we're not just throwing problems over the fence from op to dev. When we do find something, we can identify the root cause, actually down to the code level, and so you have a quick fix and easy to redeploy the application. And that's something that's unique in our offering, is as I was talking about fragmentation, we've unified those two things, real and synthetic monitoring, into a single platform that can be used by dev, by test, and by operations folks as well.
So if you could describe your experience at Velocity this year, what would it be?
My experience at Velocity this year has been really exciting to see in person a lot of these things that we are dreaming about and thinking about, and we're working so hard to help solve some of these problems, and to actually hear personal experiences, and we're all on the same page as these guys, so it's been really fun.
Great. Well, Gary, we look forward to seeing you at future Velocities.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Looking forward to them.
Thanks.